Hello there, I'm Joseph, and today we're here outside of the city of Trancoso in a beautiful village called Cogula. It's a bit further north than where we normally film in Fundão, but yeah, a very beautiful place indeed. It's my first time here today, and what I've seen so far I really like. I think you're going to like it as well. We're here because at the end of this beautiful stone-lined track here, there is a 9.5 hectare farm that I think you're really going to like. So yeah, let's take a look around. So as we come off of the track here, the first thing we're going to see is this gateway. This is one of the entrances to the farm. As you can imagine, 9.5 hectares. There's a few entrances, and there's Andre. Bom dia!
Olá, bom dia.
Como está? Tudo bem? And yeah, this is the very first terrace that we're going to look at. It's got pinho manso. So pine nuts, quite a nice production of pine nuts here. It's a nice thing to have on the farm as well, because obviously they're small at the moment. They've just been planted.
It's new. It's 2-3 years.
2-3 years old. Yeah. So when they mature, they are going to be a very nice crop to have on the farm. But yeah.
This sector.
This section here
is era uma antiga vinha, the old vine.
Okay, so it was a vineyard before. Yeah. Okay, nice. The farm is large, like I was saying. I didn't mention at the beginning, but there's 2 ruins on the farm as well, and they're in extremely good condition, so I think you're going to like those.
2 ruins, 2 wells, and beautiful views. Beautiful views,
all round, 360 panoramic views. Yes. Really nice. So yeah, let's take a look around. Yeah, let's go.
Aqui podemos passar. Isto será sector da quinta. This is the other sector, the other terrace.
Yep.
For the animals.
Yeah.
Aqui faziam, esta era uma zona antiga antigamente esta zona produzia muito centeio para o pão.
Okay, so centeio is rye in English. So this would have been all cereal crops quite a few years ago, I suppose. The whole farm. The whole farm.
Exists one old vine.
The vineyard we just looked at. Yep.
Yes, but the other part, the farm is centeio.
Centeio rye. Okay, so yeah, that rye would have been primarily used for bread making, I assume.
Estás a ver aqui, isto de verão tem aqui comida para os animais.
There's a lot of water here, like you already mentioned, the 2 wells. We'll see those in a little while, but the because of the quantity of water here, it stays green for mostly all of the year, I think. So yeah, very nice thing to have, especially if you've got livestock, because this is just going to be fantastic pasture for them. Things like sheep, goats, anything like that. Donkeys, that would be fantastic.
This is the old area, the donkeys, because many years ago we used the donkeys for the agriculture.
Yeah, the tractors of yesteryear.
Yes. Yeah. The cows.
Yeah, and cows too, the ox, yeah, fantastic. But there would have been, many years ago, there would have been a lot of donkeys and ox around
maybe
here.
Maybe in the moment is better the tractor.
Yeah, maybe. It's easier work, I would say, easier work, yeah. So where are we going from here? Are we going to walk up this way, or are we going to go back on the track?
Yeah, it's the track for the
up on the track.
Because in the moment exists many water in the
okay, got you. So we'll go back on the track up this way, up to the ruin.
O nome deste sector da quinta chama-se lameiro.
Lameiro.
Lameiro é uma zona que há muita água, onde se produzia aquele feno, produz muito feno.
Okay.
Normalmente de inverno está muita água, por isso não vamos passar por lá agora. Okay?
So that's basically what we were saying a minute ago. Lameira is a place where there's a lot of surface water and stuff. Not all of the year, but most of the year. So what that means is, like we said a minute ago, it's going to be a fantastic place for pasture and for animals. So yeah, we're not going to walk across it because we've just had a couple of weeks of heavy rain. So we're going to go back this way on the track, which is a little bit easier to walk along. Yeah. So that's the end of that terrace that we were just on the opposite corner of. So we've come along this stone-lined track, and now we're going to walk up here. So this is a track right through the middle of the land. It goes all the land goes all the way that way, and it goes all the way this way. I think I'll put a drone shot on the screen here.
This side, the other side.
Both sides.
There you see the pine trees.
Yeah.
The pine nuts.
The pine nuts, yeah, where we first started on, and then all the way right over to those pine trees.
Uma das particularidades que eu gostei muito, a bandeira da aldeia.
Yep.
Tem uma abelha, e depois eu estive a falar com o dono, com o Sr. Saraiva, e ele disse-me que aqui há uma zona de muitos apicultores.
Okay, so that's going to be something that really would be up Andres Street. This village, when we were driving through, there was a crest, a coat of arms on the sign, the welcome sign as you come into the village, and it had a big honeybee on it. So Andre asked the owner of the farm, the seller, he asked why is that? And it's because this area here is well known for its bees, its beekeeping, and there's a lot of hives.
The trees, it's possible, the entrance the farm is possible. You see the other farms is a lot it's full the olives.
Okay, yeah.
The 2 olive press.
Yep. In the village, yeah,
The
2 olive
village?
press, yep.
One the new system.
Okay.
Make 40,000 kilos the olives per day.
Wow, okay. 40,000 kilos of
Yeah,
olives per
yeah.
day. Crikey.
The other system is the old system. You use the capachos. You remember?
We've spoke about them in a
Yeah.
previous episode, yes. So
Look, this is the
perfect
Sparta.
example, yep. So they're
The moment don't use the Sparta.
how do you call them? Capachos?
Capacho.
Capacho.
Many years ago, used
This grass here. Sparta.
Sparta.
Yep.
For make the capachos. In the moment, no. Usam corda.
Yeah, they use like rope now, but it used to be made with this. They'd weave it together.
É mais higiênico, okay?
Yeah, it's more hygienic. Yeah. So they'd weave it together,
Well,
and that would be used in the pressing of the olives, and the olive oil would come out the gaps.
Yeah.
Fantastic. That's the old way. But one of the lagars still uses that.
Yes,
that method.
one is é de prensa
Uh-huh.
e o outro é o sistema mecanizado.
Okay, and the other one's a mechanical system. I'm just going to do a 360 here so you can see where we are, and we're not on the highest point of the land.
Perguntar só ao Sr. Saraiva que ele está aqui
Yeah,
conosco.
I'll point the camera around.
O de
This is the cellar.
prensa, o de prensa é frio ou é quente?
É quente.
Ah, ok. Porque há uns a prensa que é feito a frio.
Okay, so you get the cold press and the hot, and the, I don't know how you translate it, the hot press, I guess, of the olive
Sim,
oil.
porque há forma de fazer azeite a quente ou a frio.
Yep.
A
This one
quente-
here in the village is
a
hot
quente
press.
produz mais.
Yeah.
A frio não produz tanto, mas tira só mesmo o verdadeiro sabor da.
Okay, so the hot presses produce more oil, but the cold presses just take out the I don't know what you'd call it, the I don't know, but yeah, they just take out the first bit. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not professional, as you can tell.
Embora que se for a frio, vai demorar mais tempo a ficar bom para consumir.
Sim.
Fica com aquele trava verde.
Sim, demora um ano, cerca de um ano.
Cerca de um ano.
Okay, so the cold press oil, you have to wait longer for it to be consumable.
Fica mais ácido o
Fica
azeite.
mais ácido.
Right, okay, it's got more acid in it.
Há muita
Okay,
gente que gosta, não é?
higher acid content then. Okay, that makes
E
sense.
esta quinta, como nós já falamos há bocadinho, e esta zona aqui,
Yep.
isto era produção de centeio.
Yeah, so this was
Okay.
all used for rye. Let me just do a bit of a 360. So all the way down there, all the way down, where am I looking? To the stone wall that you can see down there. The other side is where the pine nuts were that we showed a moment ago. The stone wall down there where the vehicles parked. And sorry, all the way around here. So this would have all been rye production. Beautiful views, beautiful views. Yeah, fantastic.
Stones, the beautiful stones in the top.
Yeah, we're going to go there in a little while, I think. There's huge boulders up there, granite boulders. It's a granite area here, it's a granite area.
It's good for my daughter, your daughter. Oh, go there, adventure.
Play, my daughter and Andrew's daughter could go and play adventuring up the rocks, couldn't they? Yeah. Excellent. So I like this track. It goes right through the middle of the farm, and I believe it goes right up to the entrance of the first ruin. There's 2 large ruins, nice sized ruins. And yeah, we're going to see them in a moment.
E uma das coisas, não sei se já alguma vez provaste pão de centeio.
I have,
You-
yeah,
you
yeah,
taste
rye
the-
bread,
the
yeah.
bread?
Yeah, it's very nice, yeah. Rye
Aqui a
bread.
zona da Serra da Estrela é das zonas mais famosas de produção de pão de centeio, que é aquele pão mais escuro.
Yep,
É que, para presunto e para queijo, então aquele queijo amanteigado da Serra da
beautiful,
Estrela.
beautiful. So the, Andre said, the Serra da Estrela, which is kind of where we are here. We're still on the Serra da Estrela here, I think, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah.
Isso é Serra da Estrela.
Yeah, they're famous for the rye breads here. And of course the queijo amanteigado.
Nós ainda podemos dizer
Beautiful.
mais ou menos que estamos no coração da Serra da Estrela.
Sim, praticamente estamos.
Nós estamos no coração da Serra da
Oh, we're
Estrela.
right in the heart of the Serra da Estrela. Okay. Beautiful.
Que é que nós vivemos do outro lado da Serra da Estrela, na Serra da Granite.
That's true. We've passed it, yeah, because we've had to go over the top of the mountain to get here because we're on the other side of the mountain, but yeah.
Sim, e aqui é também a sede de concelho é Trancoso.
Uh-huh.
Trancoso tem bakeries, pharmacies, markets, little markets, everything you need exists in Trancoso.
That's the local town, Trancoso, and it's got, yeah, like Andre said, everything there that you would need.
Yeah, 10
It's,
minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes away. and a very nice place. Very nice place. Look at these views, gorgeous. I love the old granite stone walls. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful.
Estás a gostar da quinta para ti.
Yeah, para mí, yeah. Andre said I'm talking like I'm going to buy the farm, yeah. It's very pretty indeed.
Talvez vamos primeiro à ruína mais pequena.
That's what I thought, this left-hand side, yeah. Yeah, right here.
Depois vamos à outra.
Yeah. So we've just got to the top of this hill here, and I just had to film another little bit of this. Beautiful little wild section here, right at the top. Yeah. Gorgeous, and I think that's the highest point of the land, I think, by the look of it.
Há muitos muros pela quinta.
Yep, lots of stone walls.
Yes, because the farm is maybe 7 or 8 articles, different articles, okay?
Okay, that's quite common in large farms, yeah. They buy pieces of land next door.
Há uma zona, por exemplo, nós esta zona está aqui toda limpinha.
Yep.
Aqui para trás há outro artigo.
Which is forest, I think.
Que é floresta para depois tirarem as madeiras para a quinta.
Makes sense for firewood for the winter and things, yeah, especially if it's centeio, they're going to be needing to bake the bread and things as well. So many years ago, this would have been lots of small farms, but they've all been bought up by the same person and put together. That's why there's all these little stone walls in the middle, which I think is just fantastic. Beautiful. I was going to say, if we weren't talking, you wouldn't hear hardly anything, just birds tweeting. It's gorgeous. I love the views over here too. Beautiful. There's 2 wells on this land, isn't there, Andre?
Yes,
2 wells, yeah. Right here, let's continue on, I suppose. Love the little tracks with the walls, absolutely gorgeous. That's the first ruin over there that you can see, and the second one is over there, just to the right hand side. And yeah, they're nice sizes, as you can see from here. If this was cleared a little bit, you could drive right to the entrance of the ruins, which is handy. So now we're at the top boundary of the farm here, so it's everything from here downwards all the way down right to yonder in the distance, down by the wall down there, wherever that is. I can't even see it. It's right down in the valley, in the dip down there. And yeah, gorgeous. Lots of space here to do whatever you wanted with, really. I haven't said the price, Andre. I should say the price, really, shouldn't I? So it's 9.5 hectares, 2 ruins that can be legally reconstructed and lived in, 2 wells, and the price is, Andre? 120,000 euros. Yes. If you want to contact us about this farm or any of the other farms, or any questions about living or moving to Portugal, please email us, farmerforfun@outlook.com. Of course, you can always check our website out as well to see this property and all of our others, www.farmerforfun.com. So here's the first ruin, and it is very nice. Beautiful. All in granite. Yes. There's some hay bales inside. I'm going to put it's a granite area, yeah, hence why there's all the granite, of course. I'm going to put the size of the building on the screen here. And yeah, can you see?
Estes fardos de feno certamente foram produzidos nesta quinta.
Okay, yeah, so all of these bales were produced on this farm. Yeah, marvellous, fantastic, yeah. I love the granite boulders that are poking out, and look behind Andre there, look at that. Fantastic. You could incorporate that into the house as a feature. That would be really nice. And you can legally go up 1 story as well, so that makes it a nice size. And yeah, I think this is the smaller of the 2 ruins.
Yes, this is a small, but
I think the other one's bigger.
Very different.
There's not much in it, but yeah.
Yes, wow. But these are good areas. This is maybe 6, no, 7, 6 maybe.
It's something like that. It's very hard to tell on the camera because it has this sort of fisheye lens, so it's difficult to tell. But yeah, love that. Yeah, we'll put the size on the screen so you can see how big that is. And then, as we come out, you can imagine a nice big window there, looking out over the fantastic views. Nice.
Yeah, put 2 floors.
Yeah.
2 floors, the big windows.
That would look.
Night exists. 1, 2, 3, 4 villas.
Yeah, there's one over there, a couple over there. They'll have all of the little twinkly lights in the night time. That'd be beautiful. Very nice. This is all Pinho Manso as well, isn't it?
Yes, pine nuts.
Pine nuts, yep, fantastic.
The Mr. Saraiva, remember, working the
Centeio? In the rye, yeah. Remembers when he was younger working in the rye fields. Fantastic.
The grandfather, is it the father?
Yeah, the fathers and the grandparents, yeah. Oh look, you can see the other side of that boulder now that was sticking into the house. Look at that. Looks like someone's just placed it there. Marvellous, marvellous. So the boulders were there and they built the house around it. That's really, really something. I like that. Fantastic. With the size of the land here, you no doubt could extend the buildings as well. We can find that out for you if you were interested in doing so. But yeah, nice, nice.
Esse aqui também já colocamos o mapa da quinta, muito
Yeah.
interessante.
Yeah. And there's the other building over there.
Vamos tentar passar por aqui. Está a ver? Há muros em pedra dentro, que eram os tais artigos que eu estava a dizer.
All of the little old stone walls, Andre said, that would have once upon a time divided up all the little farms. Yeah. Because yeah, they would have all been bought up and then eventually all by the same person. This part of the farm here, right at the top, is all boulders.
A Matilde ia adorar estas pedras para fazer aqui as cabanas.
Your daughter would love it for exploring and running and jumping around. Yeah. I quite like that, leaving a little part of the farm to nature. I do that on my farm. Andre does that on his. Leaving a wild part and then having the agricultural part. Yep, there's a.
Há aqui uma linha d'água. The noise to water.
There's the first well up here. We'll show you that in a second, and that's the overflow there. So it's obviously full to the brim if it's running out of the overflow. That's not surprising because we've had a few weeks of rain. This would be fantastic pasture, Andre. If it was me, I would definitely stick a couple of donkeys on it.
Esta casa também é maravilhosa.
Yeah, it's a lovely size. So now I'm going to put the measurements of this house on the screen here so you can see how big this one is. And a nice place to park here. So what I would do is, where the gap in the wall is just over there, continue the track that we walked in on, continue that here past that first house to here, and you have a nice little parking space here as well. I've got my hand is 20 centimetres long, so I'll show you how thick the wall is there. So that's 20, it's going to be 60, 40, 60 centimetres. Fantastic. Walk straight in without ducking down. More or less. You're in the dark. I didn't bring a torch.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interiores.
Yeah, 6, 5.5, 6 metre interior measurement.
4, 5,5.
5.5 that way as well, so it's a square building then. Yeah, nice tall ceiling, as you can see from where Andre's standing there, sloped down to the front, but even still you can walk straight in without having to duck down through the doorway, and yeah, would make a lovely home. It would be nice to restore this up. It's a shame to see ruins, but that's all the way across Portugal and a lot of other countries as well, because
Precisa de WD-40.
it needs WD-40, does it? Yeah. It works. Look at that. Perfect. Yeah, because people moved away from the villages and the farms and went to the cities, other countries, things like that for work back in the day. So things fall to ruin. But yeah, I'm taken aback by all of those beautiful boulders.
Maybe the pond.
The well, yeah.
It's
More of a pond. You're right. Actually, it is more of a pond than a well, isn't it? Yeah. It's deep though. I think I heard you saying earlier.
The well, the owners say, never remember what is the
inside.
Yes.
Yeah. Because he's never seen it. He's never seen it.
The father says 5-6 meters.
Right.
But never look a profundidade.
He's never been able to see the bottom of the well because obviously it's never run out. It's always completely, maybe not completely full, but it's always topped right up with water. Nice oak trees.
Ali, para aquele lado, the boundary.
Yep.
Is the big stone, okay?
Okay, so the boundary on that side is that huge boulder over there. Wow.
E para aquele lado dali, talvez seja
the pine trees, I think.
The pine, maybe the middle of the farm.
Yeah, right over there. Yeah. Well,
this is inside the property. It's a big stone. Yeah.
A huge boulder. It's inside the property, but on the top border.
The boundary is the boundary is there. The stone.
Yep.
The wall.
Yeah. And here's the first. Oh, I said well, but yeah, you're right. It's a pond. Yeah. And it's a nice size.
Tank. Maybe it's not a well. For me, it's an old tank.
An old granite walled tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is
frog.
stones this side.
Yeah.
More stones. For me, is a tank.
For anyone interested in knowing what that green is, that's duckweed. That's a little floating plant that sits on the top. It's not algae or anything like that. Keeps the water actually pretty algae free because the floating plant, duckweed, such a small tiny little plant that, if I don't push Andre in, there you go, you can see the water straight underneath. But yeah, it doesn't let so much light through, so obviously algae doesn't grow. But yeah, nice.
Look, the nice the water.
Beautiful. Hear it cascading down there. It's going to be running in there somewhere, in the brush. Beautiful. Now, we're going to walk down the opposite side, back towards where the vehicle is, down there. And have a look at the, down there is a well though, isn't it? That's a well down there, yeah. Have a look at the well. This is really pretty, this place, really pretty. If it was me, I don't know what you would do, Andre, but I'm crazy for livestock, so what I would do is I would probably have some sheep, and I would probably have a couple of donkeys on here as well, I think. Or horses, maybe? You're a horse guy, so you know, would they'd be good?
It's easy for horses because the farm is flat.
Yeah.
It's just a little terrace. But
You get little hills, but it's not like drops on terrace walls, yeah. So yeah, so nowhere where the horses can, I don't know, stumble and fall off the edge or something, I suppose. But yeah, I tell you what, like we said on the other ruin, which is just over there, this one here, build up a floor, which you can legally do, and a nice big window facing out that way, because that's the views that way, isn't it? That's beautiful. Gorgeous looking over. The other well?
The other well?
Yeah, yeah. You can see the lovely green hills over there. Love it.
Olha a Matilde aqui.
Ah.
A ver este quartzo todo aqui.
That is a huge quartz. Quartz, you normally get them in granite areas, don't you, quartz?
Yes.
Yeah. Beautiful. Rightio. Let's go down and have a look at the other well.
Aqui nesta quinta há muita, já reparei, há muita língua de ovelha.
Sheep's tongue, so some sort of plantain, I think.
Esta erva aqui, corta-se muito fininho, como se fosse para caldo verde.
Yep.
Ok? Depois coloca-se dentro da garrafa de álcool, 2 meses a macerar, fora da massagem.
Perfect. So Andre said that this is sheep's tongue, língua de ovelha.
Yeah.
It's perfect for muscle pains and aches and things, I think, isn't it? So you put it into alcohol, leave it for a couple of months, I think you said. And rub it on the skin where you have aches and pains and things like that. So nice, beautiful. So coming down from the ruins now, and where the boulders are, I think this is quite neat. Looks really bizarre. It looks like it used to be an old building or something, but you've got them here, and there's more over there. I noticed. I can't see them now. Oh, right over there in the next field over, the next pasture over, where the pine nuts are planted. This is where they used to find granite in the soil, and the seller, he told us that it was actually his grandparents that stacked all of these up, bless their hearts. And yeah, that was because when they were bringing the donkeys and the ox through to plough the fields and everything, and to seed the fields for the rye, every time they found a piece of granite, they would put it in a certain place to stack them. You can even see they've still got some right on the top here. Beautiful. This farm's got definitely a lot of stories to tell, a lot of history behind it. Many decades of or more of agriculture, of farming. More of the rocks stacked up there, all covered in moss. All covered in moss. And I think you can really see the size of the pine nut terrace there as well. Pine nut grove, pine nut orchard. Not sure how you'd call that, but that's quite large. There's an awful lot you could do with this land. Andre was telling me earlier. Andre, este terreno aqui é bom para qual árvore?
Maçãs acho muito bem aqui, sinceramente.
Tudo se dá aqui.
Sim.
Maçãs.
Oliveiras, isto é uma zona olival ali.
Perfect zone for olives, yeah.
Olive trees.
Up above the ruins, there's an olive grove up there.
Amendoeira.
Almond trees, apples, pears.
Marmelos, quince.
Oh, okay, a quince tree here. I didn't see that, yeah. Wow, nice. Oh, a beautiful quince tree, and it's starting to get all of the leaves come out now. Spring is on the way. Spring is just round the corner now.
Está aqui antigo, mas
Oh yeah, I've just seen a bigger one up the top there. Yeah, one from last year. Yeah.
more.
Beautiful. So quince makes a fabulous jelly, fabulous jam. Very nice. Oh, there's more pine nuts planted here as well. Crikey.
The well is there?
This is one of the only actual terraced walls on the farm. The rest are sloping hills, I would say, but this is actually quite a large terrace wall here that we're walking on the top of. And there's the well.
Okay.
So you said it's how many meters?
5.
5 meters depth. Okay, 5 meters depth. So very nice. That's a lot of water. Certainly enough if you wanted to plant an orchard down here, which you've got plenty of room to do, and then irrigate it straight from the well there.
Maybe it's possible to use the water for drink.
Yeah.
But you need to close the...
Cap it off. Yeah, you'd need to cap it off and get the water tested. I think that costs €60 to get it tested.
Leguminosas,
Sim.
vamos assim dizer.
Okay, this used to be a veg patch. Used to be a big veg patch. Okay, hence why they had the well there, I suppose. Yeah, fantastic. Wow, very nice. Rightio. I think we've seen everything pretty much, haven't we? The van is parked just over the brow of that hill there, so we're going to go walk back to the van now. And yeah, if you're interested, please do email us, farmerforfun@outlook.com. Any questions whatsoever about this farm, any of the other farms we advertise, moving to Portugal, living in Portugal, we'll be absolutely happy to help with that. But now it's starting to rain. It's just starting to rain, so I'm trying to wrap this up, and I think we're all feeling a little bit hungry, so we're probably going to go have some lunch. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you all have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.
Bye.